Hey, get in here. Bill Abbott's back with another release. We also check out a bunch of other awesome sneak peeks, check out who this week's Artist of the Week is, and take a gander at a new Craig Petty review. G'day champion, how you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic. What's new this week? How are you going on this absolutely glorious, tasty, delicious, beautiful Wednesday? That's right, my friend, it is Wednesday and we have a lot of awesome magic to talk about, a lot of news to talk about, and I can't wait to get into it with you. There's some new sneak peeks that are gonna absolutely tantalize your taste buds. So let's jump straight into question time. Now this first question comes in from our social media platforms on when I post a piece of content on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of those with a link to a magic shop. Generally with the caption, follow this link to learn it today. Pretty much always, all of the time, it's going to go to a magic shop where you're going to need to purchase this item. Because after all, we want to support our artists in the work that they do. Like all of us magicians, we don't want to just do it for exposure. But if it is free, I will say in the description, learn this now for free, pick this up for free, learn this today for free. I will let you know in the description or in the caption that it is completely free. And I'm sure all of you veteran watchers here on this YouTube already know that every single Saturday, there's a free magic trick that comes out without question. So just to clarify, Saturdays are free magic. I will let you know if it's free, but otherwise, yes, you will need to go to a magic shop and help support the artists that release this effect. I hope that clears up a few little things. Now this next question comes in about the algorithm and whether the deck needs to be in stack. Now the deck can be shuffled. There are a couple of cards that are in stack, but you learn how to control them and do what you need to do with those cards in the tutorial. The rest of the whole deck can be absolutely shuffled, randomized, and made into any order. Now this last question comes in about the end of the episode and why there sometimes isn't any sneak peeks. That's because, well, there aren't any sneak peeks. There aren't any effects coming out at the end of the week. Trust me, if there's an effect coming out that I want to sneak peek and show you, I will. Now also, I do need to apologize. It has been brought to my attention that sometimes I'm illiterate and I say words wrong. I deeply apologize for this. This episode takes me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to film, and I say several things several times. And sometimes I slip up and I say the wrong thing and I don't even realize. So again, I apologize. There's going to be a lot more of it even in this episode. Now let's wrap up this question time with last week's word, stuffed. What is stuffed? Well, stuffed is Australian slang for being tired. So at the end of this episode, you're going to be completely stuffed and want to go to bed because there's so much magic absorbing into your brain. Now, what will this week's word be? Only time will tell. Now, if you do have any questions on anything I say or tell you about in this episode, please throw them down in the comments section below, but make sure you use the hashtag #questiontime so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now let's find out what was released this last week in Magic. Now you're looking for a little bit more Murphy's Magic, a little bit more exclusivity, that's something you're not going to see everywhere else? Well, my friends, we have the thing for you. Introducing Murphy's Membership. Now in this little ditty, you're going to get free membership tutorials. Also behind the scenes exclusives at New Effects, where we break down absolutely everything you need to know, even show off the gimmick live on stream, or in tasty little reels and clips just for members only. You also get your name in every single Murphy's custom content video on YouTube, as a special little thank you for being awesome. If you want to check out these member tiers, link in the description below. Go treat yourself. Now this week's featured magic you're definitely going to want to check out at your favorite magic dealer is 100th Monkey, the Multi-Language by Chris Philpott, and also Fire Deck 2 by Anthony Vasquez. If you want to see more on these incredible releases, there'll be links in the description below. Now let's check out Hung, Drawn and Quartered by Joel Anthony. Imagine this, a signed card is placed back into the deck. You casually remove your keys, and on the key ring is a single playing card. In one smooth motion, you tear it off and hand it to the spectator. They unfold it to reveal their signed card. Now in this set, you'll receive 5 pre-made cards ready to use, a key and 2 different sized key rings, a hole punch, and also a 1 gimmicked folded card for the keyring and a 1 non-gimmicked folded card for the keyring. This is available in Bicycle Red and Bicycle Blue to suit your style. Now it also includes versatile techniques, adapt to your various styles and performances. If you're looking for simplicity and elegance and a seamless card to key effect that's easy to perform yet leaves a powerful impression, don't go past Hung, Drawn and Quartered. So if you want to see more on this awesome release, there'll be a link in the description below right now to a magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $43.50, and there's absolutely no skill level required. Now let's check out Ignis by Sid T. Ignis is a tool hidden in plain sight, ready to use at any moment. Imagine if you could show your hands completely empty and place a burning match inside your closed fist and change that match into any small object without any moves. Ignis can be used as an impactful opener or a powerful closer to elevate the level of your magic in your shows. You'll be able to perform Ignis from chaotic streets to the stage in front of hundreds of live audience members. There's no specific lighting conditions required, no clothing restrictions, no reel, and completely clean. And everything can be examined. So if you want to see more on Ignis, there'll be a link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $9.95. Yes, that's right, it is now time for the news. Now, if you missed it on Saturday Sorcery, Michael Shaw, aka The Hobbyist, showed us an awesome way to vanish a deck from a tuck case and reveal that there's a card sandwiched between the two jokers. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. You can learn it for absolutely nothing. It's completely free. Then on Sunday, the one and only Jackie Yu pleased our eyeballs to a gorgeous performance of Poker X. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. Then on yesterday's episode of Stumped, we took a different twist on learning and reviewing an effect. The absolute legend and handsome man himself, Connor, joined us from Murphy's office, and he knows nothing about magic. So he came in, we talked him through the routines, the effects, he asked a whole bunch of questions, and it was a cool, interesting way to look at it from a non-magician perspective on learning effect. He came up with some questions that I never thought would be asked. If you want to see the full breakdown on Connor's thoughts and ideas that was recorded live on our YouTube, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. Now it's time to check out this week's Dealer of the Week, and this week we're taking a closer look at Piper Magic. Now I know what you're thinking, who the heck is Piper Magic? Well, established in January 2017, Piper Magic is the brainchild of lifelong Magic fan Sean Piper. Based out of Brisbane, Australia, the goal here is to supply Australian magicians with high-quality apparatus, classic books, and a wide range of unique and collectible pre-owned magic. Now, do they have a shop front? Well, no is the short answer. Now, their prices are lower than most for a number of reasons. Predominantly, they buy in bulk and peg their prices against US retail. Now, historically, it's been super expensive to purchase magic locally, but Sean is hoping to change that. So if you want to see more on Piper Magic, I highly recommend you do. Sean is an absolute legend. There'll be a link in the description below right now. We can go check him out. Now it's time to jump over to this week's Artist of the Week, where this week we're checking out Clement and his performance of Flash Me. Clement, my friend, over to you.
Un QR code qui permet de lire dans les pensées. Regarde, tu colles ça sur le front, et grâce à la magie du sébum, ça tient. Pour illustrer le propos, regarde. Des acteurs américains, on va revenir tout en haut, et au bout de 2 swipes, 1, 2, qui est-ce qu'on a? Will Smith. Regarde bien, si je me concentre sur Will Smith. Will Smith.
Oh, baby, it's getting hot in here. Clement, thanks so much for that awesome performance. If you want to see more of his awesome performances and routines and gorgeous social media, make sure you do. Link in the description below right now. Now, if you have a performance that you would love to be seen on What's New This Week, all you need to do is tag us in your content. I'll take a look, share it in a future week's episode of What's New This Week, or share it on our social media. It's really that easy. Now it's time for this week's segment of Let's Talk About It. And last week I asked you whether social media was ruining magic. I had a lot of people come through with, yes, it is absolutely ruining magic. No, it's not. It's good for magic. And it was so interesting to read and see all your thoughts and ideas on this. I can absolutely see where all of you are coming from. And again, thank you so much for your input. I had a couple of people ask me about my 2 cents on this, because I was neutral in last week's post. So here are my thoughts on social media magic. I think social media magic is incredible for the magic community as a whole. It gives us a chance to have a platform to perform and show everyone how much we adore magic. I wouldn't be here where I am right now if it wasn't for social media and magic. It's made magic as a whole widely available to those people that haven't had it in the past. Now, coming down to the performance of those magicians that we talked about in last week's episode on whether there should be a lot of practice, I know myself, I've done so many takes of performing a little effect because the camera doesn't blink, and I've wanted it to be 100% perfect. I haven't wanted any flashes or glimpses in the performance to expose the effect, but I have wanted just a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of something, even if it's a fake reveal, a little fake bit added into the clip itself for that 100% perfect video. If it is, people think it's cut, it's edited, it's done in some weird way that isn't absolutely legit. And after all, the camera doesn't blink, there's no misdirection. What you see right now is I can't make you look anywhere else. So to have it absolutely perfect, spot on every single time is ridiculously hard. But I think as performers, as magicians ourselves, we should strive to make the art form the best it can be, but keeping that little bit of uncertainty to keep your spectators guessing for the rest of their lives. Because sometimes too perfect can be too perfect. I think Joseph absolutely hit the nail on the head when he said, I think if the magician puts in the work, there's no problem with social media magic. The problem is that a lot of people don't, and they should. So thank you so much again for everyone that got involved, and thank you so much, Joseph, for those words of wisdom. Now, what would you like to talk about in next week's episode? Let me know a topic that you want to discuss in the comment section below. This just in, the random comment entry winners from last week. If you're from Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, congratulations, my friends. You're the winners of last week's secret prize. Make sure you DM me on any of Murphy's socials, and I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey Bo, I've liked the video, because I know it'll help out the video loads, and it'll bring a big smile to your beautiful face. Stop it, you're such a charmer. Now, if you want a chance to win this episode's secret prize, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below what is your favorite effect from this episode. Make sure you comment on all of our social media platforms for more chances to win. Then next week, I'll draw out 3 random names at random and you'll be announced in the next episode. So good luck. Now it's time to jump over to my brother from another mother and this week's reviewer on the streets, Craig Petty and Ryland Petty, and their review of Crazy Sam Solved. Craig and Ryland, my absolute dearest friends, over to you.
Why? That's the question I've got.
Cool.
But I'm already doing 3 solves. How many ways do I need to solve the cube?
No, because then it looks better.
No. Yes, it's all very good. That does look amazing, I have to be honest. That does look great, and I didn't realise you could do this stuff with a Go Cube. But you can. But honestly, do I need to do this? I've already do all of those solves.
I mean, you're an old parts, probably not, but...
I demonstrated that I can do all of those solves, right?
Yeah.
If I'm doing a cube act, and bearing in mind...
I could do all of them,
right.
and I would do it with the cube act.
Look, I've seen you go on stage and do literally 30 minutes of magic with Rubik's Cubes. I know... There's so many cube
those
things.
are gimmick cubes on the stage. If I'm doing, like, if I'm showing it to like a friend or something, I would use all of them solves.
Thank you so much, you absolute legends and gents. If you want to see this whole review in its gorgeous, glorious entirety, there'll be links in the description below. Make sure you go check it out and subscribe while you're there. Now it's time to check out this week's Deck of the Week, where this week we're taking a look at the Bicycle Bored Ape playing cards by the United States Playing Card Company. Now it's time to hold your piece of crypto history with the Bicycle Bored Ape playing cards. Now Bored Ape number 1227 is embossed on the tuck against a purple holographic background. With court cards featuring armor-clad apes and hidden bananas among the pips, you can bring the yacht club to your next game night. So if you want to see more on this awesome deck, make sure you do. Link in the description below right now for $12.50. Mom, get the meatloaf! It's time to find out what's back in stock. I wonder what my neighbors think about all this weird yelling. I think they're up for it. This first back in stock item is Unliftable. Now Unliftable is an incredible light heavy deck, and it is very easy to use. You place it on a smooth surface and no one is able to lift it, only you. Now this is almost completely examinable by spectators, since it is very difficult for them to notice anything strange about taking it, opening it up, and taking the cards in or out. It is not based on glue, magnets, or any type of electronics. It is simply the generation of vacuum in a very ingenious way. Perfectly designed so that it is impossible to lift on a suitable surface. So if you want to see more on Unliftable, link in the description below right now, where you can pick it up for $29.95, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. This next back in stock item is Music Madness. This will not only fool your smartest audiences, it feels like real magic even to you. This may be the fairest looking, most impossible music trick you've ever seen. When your spectators are thinking you're going to do some procedure to know their freely selected thought of song, you snap your fingers and it starts playing on your phone. This is an iOS Android web app with special cards included. So if you want to see more on Music Madness, link in the description below right now. You can pick it up for $65 and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Next up is Poker X by Jackie Yu. Now Poker X was an absolute sensation at the FISM European Championship, selling out almost immediately after his performance. And trust me, this could be very well one of the most mind-blowing matrix routines ever created. It's easy to do, practical, and a super powerful effect with a captivating routine. This routine delivers a strong, memorable impact with the stunning visual transformations and magical vanishes, leaving your audiences in awe every single time. So if you want to see more on Poker X by Jackie Yu, link in the description below right now. You can pick it up for $39.99, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Now let's check out some downloads that you don't want to miss. This first download is Doc Dixon's At the Table lecture. Now in this lecture, Doc is going to keep you laughing while sharing with you some of the secrets that has made him so successful over the years. Prepare to be entertained with Doc Dixon. Now here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn TODP, a prequel to perform before the tossed out deck. 5 hands plus 1, pull my finger, bits of business, and about 5 more effects that are all fresh from the mind of Doc Dixon. So if you want to see more of Doc Dixon's At the Table lecture, link in the description below right now. You can pick it up for $9.95. This next download is Ding Ding's Strange Restoration. Now Strange Restoration by Ding Ding is a gimmick that is special, easy to build, and fun to play with. This is perfect to perform on social media. So if you want to see more on Strange Restoration by Ding Ding, link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for just $6. This next download is Roshanas by Genie. You borrow a regular deck. The spectator shuffles it and the magician writes down a prediction. This impossible prediction and awesome performance is incredibly easy to do. So if you want to see more on this download, link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for just $10. G'day champion, welcome back to Murphy's Magic's Game Show. It's me, your host, Grizzly Peterson. Let's jump over and check out what the prizes are for this week. Whoa, all those prizes for just one of you. That's tastier than sipping a frothy out by the Billabong. Now let's see who won tonight's prize. How are we going to get that started? Hang on, I know. The old stroke of the beard and dip of the drover hat. That should do it. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, hey, whoa, oh, close, mate. No cigar. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, congratulations, champion. Make sure you DM me on any of Murphy's socials. I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say Bunning Snag. Now, if you want to enter into next week's competition, make sure you comment below and I'll put you into the running for next week. Now, congratulations to our winner for this week and good luck for everyone for next week. Now back to Bo in the studio. Oh, how you feeling? Are you excited? Because it's time for some sneak peeks. Oh, Mum, the meatloaf, perfect. You're just in time. Things are about to get tasty. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true, I've Googled it. Let's jump into today's first sneak peek with Luke Germain. Now it's time to take every audience on an unforgettable adventure with his show-stopping complete act from Luke Germain. Now offered in partnership with Vanishing Ink, Illumination is one of Luke Germain's most prized possessions. While you may be tempted to call it a book test, it is so much more. Honed over thousands of performances, this surefire 15-minute workhouse routine can be inserted right into any working set. There's no sleight of hand required to perform Illumination. In this detailed instructional video, Luke teaches you how with just these 2 books and a pad of paper, you can astound audiences of 10 to 1,000 people with a proven routine that is surprisingly easy to do. Now, if you want to see more on Illumination by Lucha May, it's dropping today for $99.95, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Now let's check out the new release by Bill Abbott, Stabbed and Shot 2. Now, direct from Bill Abbott's professional repertoire, Shot and Stabbed, this is a killer card stab with a shot glass production that comes out of nowhere. Now, the package includes both regular and large shot glasses, a durable seal that is 100% bulletproof water seal, extra secret something for that surefire card stab revelation, simply supply the deck, knife, and liquid of your choice, and paper lunch bags. This also includes a 70-minute online video instructions that includes 4 performances: the dinner show performance, a house party performance, a magical hideaway, and a comedy club performance of the Stabbed and Shot routine. Now, if you want to see more on Shot and Stabbed 2 by Bill Abbott, it drops tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can pick it up for $80, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Now let's check out Phantom by Hyde. Phantom is a fresh and practical tool for real workers. It allows you to animate the portrait in the frame and reveal any spectator's thought. This effect was sold out at FISM in Europe in 2024. The materials used in this release are the best quality ever, and it's fully customizable. Plus, what's more, it's not glass, it is plastic and will never break. It also includes 7 incredibly strong routines. Now, if you want to see more on Phantom Stage, it drops on Monday the 22nd at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can pick it up for $250, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Now, my friends, if you do have any questions on anything you have seen in this episode, please throw them down in the comment section below, but make sure you use the hashtag #QuestionTime so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, my best friends in the whole entire world, I know it's Wednesday and you have an incredibly busy week to get back to, so I will see you on Saturday for another free tutorial on our Saturday Sorcery, on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Or I'll see you next Monday for another live talking about Phantom with Sergey. I'll see you then, my friends. Take care. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.